responsible for the content of this class today. I actually pulled from two places, Groworkspace, which is a paid service. If you're a Young Living brand partner, I can't recommend enough the value of becoming a Groworkspace member. So then you get access to everything that you're going to see tonight. So if you wanted to duplicate this class, for example, you would pay them for this class or get a membership and be able to download anything you want. It has paid itself back in dividends. The other thing I did was and I'm just front loading this because as y'all are joining, I'll introduce myself in a second, but I know we have some brand partners on. I just want to be clear. Of course, you can screenshot the heck out of what we're doing, but honestly, it's going to make the biggest difference if you just get the presentation yourself. The second thing you can do, I joined a group a couple of years ago called, I think it's called Class Hub, Essential Oils Class Hub, HUB. It's run by a diamond named Ashley Pate, and she creates holiday gift bundles every year, and really beautiful takes really beautiful pictures of them and then tells us kind of like how to bundle those together. So I have a few of those that I'll introduce to you. And then the icing on the cake was that I punted and I asked two lovely leaders from my team on Monday. I said, y'all know that I am the world's worst DIYer, and I will not be able to teach this class with a straight face because I'm totally faking it. Okay. So I went to Molly and Christina and I said, ladies, help a sister out. I cannot do this on my own. I am going to need every bit of your expertise and your creativity to make this happen. And you can already see in Molly's beautiful photo there that she has all of her goods laid out in front. She's got her camera on and she's looking lovely. And Molly, I didn't get to tell you this, but I'm going to cue you when it's your time. I have you guys penciled in on my agenda, on my schedule, my script that I'm using. So I will cue you and give you a heads up, and then you can show us. I'm going to have you do one at a time. So yours, Christine, you have two that'll go at a time and then a one. And then Molly, you have a one and a one. Okay. All right. You guys know what I'm talking about. Wow! All right. It makes a team effort, takes team effort. I'm Angela Lehman, Platinum Leader with Young Living. I have been using these products for 14 years. And yes, I have been making things for years, but let me just show you what I make. You stick some powder in a mason jar, throw some marshmallows on the top and add the lid. That's one way you can give a holiday oily gift. Am I right? But then I've met amazing people in my community who said, oh, isn't this much more lovely? Put a thing of raffia around it and attach a fake leaf with a recipe that calls it friendship tea and it gives it a cute title. So we're going to bring you the cute titles tonight because this wouldn't have cut it for most of you. You'd be like, I'm sorry, this is not a gift. This is like a child's toy. This is like something that you give your 8-year-old to make hot chocolate with. This is not like a gift that would be worth presenting. Am I right? Am I right? Okay. So I'm super excited. I really do want you to comment though. I want to start using the chat feature tonight right away. And the more you interact, you'll see I'll have some specific questions that I'll ask that will be for giveaways tonight. So make sure that you comment in the chat when I say this is a giveaway. But to get us started, I would love for you to tell us where you are listening from or where you're watching from and who invited you. So just throw that in the chat. It'd be great if you told us if you were a newbie or if you've been around the oily block a time or two. We would love to know that as well. I also want to give a huge shout out to Groworkspace. This is something that totally geeked me out because I'm a new Canva user, but Groworkspace now has Canva templates that you can access to. And if I'm speaking Greek, it's okay. You'll catch up. It's okay. They have Canva templates, so you can edit right within Canva any of the presentations that have been updated with that. So another great benefit to becoming a Groworkspace member. So let me make sure I'm back on the first page as we get this party started. Yay. Okay. Now, let me share my screen. And how do I do that? Hold on, tech issues here. Share screen. Here we go. So I'm presenting out of Canva tonight, but like I said, this was, there we go. There we go. Oh, nope. I want to be in full screen. Can you all see the welcome? Nope. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Stop share. Bring your shared window to the front. Stop share. Canva, you are failing me right now. You and my Mac and all of the tech that I am attempting here. Totally disappeared from my whole thing. Oh, where the heck did it go? It's like thinking. I know it was right there. Oh, here. Nope, that's not it.
All right, well, you're looking for it, Ange. Everybody else, let's throw in the chat your favorite holiday tradition, okay? I can't believe we're like 6 weeks from Christmas. How is that even possible? We've got to get through Thanksgiving first, right? But favorite holiday tradition, throw it in the chat. Let's see. Making cookies, homemade decorations for the tree, Secret Santa, making homemade cranberry sauce, taking the kids to look at Christmas lights, attending Castle Rock star lighting with the, where's that? Oh, very fun. Throwing a tamale making party with family and first timers who never made tamales. Oh, I'd love to go to one of those. That's super fun. Favorite holiday tradition, watching my niece open the gifts, 38 days away to be exact. Thank you, Nan. Looking at lights, walking around to see Christmas lights, reading the story, and then it went away.
Oh, sorry.
I think it was
if you hit
the story
escape, Andrea, if you hit escape on your end, it should be good to go. Then you should be able to see the chat if you hit escape. There we go. Now, do you see it? Yay. Kathy, thanks for having your screen up. I can see you nodding. That's so great. I love when I get, and I see, whoa, I knew it was you. It's Tanya Gutierrez with the tamale making party, but you have a mule cup and I just have green tea in a glass cup. So you're having more fun over there than I am. All right, so let's get started. The holiday season can be stressful and overwhelming at times. Don't use that as an excuse to set your oils down though and ignore them while the holidays are going on. Get them out and use them. We're going to show you how to incorporate your oily lifestyle into the busy holidays and create an incredibly inviting space as you and your guests gather around the table. And if you are brand new, stick around to the end because I'm going to show you how to get the best deal on all of your Young Living purchases. So no matter if the holidays are a time of peace and joy or a time of stress and apathy, just saying, now is the perfect time to get your oils out and use them. It is important that you support your body during a time of high stress, little sleep, long days, colder weather, and lots of close contact with people. Our immune systems and more will need lots of love. Don't wait until you're below the wellness line to do something about it. Start now and be consistent. Your body will thank you. Not only can you use your oils to support your body emotionally and physically, but you can use them to clean your home and fill it with beautiful, natural fragrances. When you prepare to have guests over, don't grab the synthetic fragrance-filled sprays and plugins. Instead, pop open your diffuser and fill it with your favorites. I will share some holiday-themed recipes with you. All right, so next. Now, when I tell you to open your diffuser and fill it with essential oils, I don't mean just any old oils. Young Living essential oils has the highest quality essential oils. You don't want to waste your money on something that could potentially do you more harm than good, especially during the holidays. Young Living is the only company to back their products with a seed to seal quality commitment. You can rest assured that you're getting a quality product made with the highest quality essential oils and other naturally derived ingredients. So there are some strict guidelines that Young Living uses to fulfill their promise in sending only the best products to your home. And some of these you may be aware of. Plant material that is grown on corporately owned farms or carefully vetted partner farms that you can visit. Sustainable farming and sourcing practices providing the purest oil. Great care taken to preserve and protect natural resources, hand-weeded fields, and zero use of pesticides. Oils that retain all their natural constituents and beneficial properties. Use of food grade distillers with state-of-the-art design and distillation methods. Low pressure and low temperature distillation without the use of solvents or synthetic chemicals. Rigorous testing on each batch by internal labs and third-party facilities. And oils that are carefully reviewed through every step of production in order to meet or exceed industry safety and purity standards. There are some who would say we are above or beyond organic certification. The best part, if the oils do not meet the high standards, then they are rejected and will not be bottled as a Young Living product. You can go to seedtoseal.com to really read more about this commitment. So giveaway number 1, what surprises you the most about the Seed to Seal commitment? Go ahead and write that in the chat. Andrea, at the end, we'll announce all of the winners just to keep a flow going. But if you want to kind of keep track as we go, that'll help. Creating a cozy atmosphere, next slide. Okay, when preparing your home for the holidays, it's important to set the mood and create the atmosphere that feels homey and inviting for your guests and your family. You also want it to be safe. Like I mentioned earlier, don't just grab typical sprays and plugins that you find in the stores. Many are filled with absolute junk that you just don't want floating around the air. The same rings true for most household cleaners. So what can you use to replace all of those? A diffuser, high quality essential oils, and a spray bottle will do the trick. Oh, and a bottle of Thieves Household Cleaner. So what can you do? So diffusing vaporizes essential oils and gets them into the air so that we can breathe them in. Young Living provides us with cool mist ultrasonic diffusers so that the oils are protected from heat and retain their incredible properties. Diffusing actually also purifies the air, making your home smell good without harsh chemicals, and helps those awesome oils get into your lungs and into your nose, reaching the limbic system, which can ultimately help support your emotions. Did you know that fragrances can have quite a powerful impact on your emotional state? As soon as you take a whiff, the airborne odor molecules travel up your nose to your olfactory receptors, which then relay messages to other parts of your brain. Your sense of smell is the only one of the 5 senses that is directly linked to the limbic lobe of the brain, the emotional control center. How crazy is that? So I'm going to turn things over to Molly, who's going to share with us and then I'm going to share with you some of the other recipes, but you're going to show us how to make a room spray. Molly, can you start with room spray for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Molly hails from New Mexico, happens to be in Arizona right now, though, I think. And she is a newer member on our team, a star leader, and we are super grateful that Molly was willing to come live tonight. Let's all give her a round of applause. Thank you for being here, Molly.
Thank you. What we did was we went and got 4 ounce bottles and a funnel, because we're going to put 1 tablespoon of witch hazel. And I love it that Angela told me that if you don't have witch hazel on hand, you can use a little bit of vodka and it will help. It will help. It'll do the same thing as the witch hazel. You pour that in first, then you're going to add 8 to 15 drops of your oil. And I happen to choose Thieves, but you can add whichever essential oil makes you happy or helps with whatever you're trying to take care of. Then you're going to stir these around and make sure that they kind of mix well. And then you fill up the bottle with distilled water. You put on your spray top and shake it up. Then you can spray it in your room. You can even use it in your car, wherever you like. And you can decorate these with the holiday duct tape that comes around. They're the exact size that you need for this. You can also get really creative, like my sister did for me, and glue on some fabric. And she also wrapped this one with ribbon. So I'd like to thank my sister Catherine for the help.
Like we said,
you.
it takes a team, doesn't it, Molly?
It does.
Thank you so much for sharing that. That was fantastic and super simple. I know that we have some brand new people on this call tonight, so you have helped them so much just to see how easy it is to make a room spray. And like you said, substitute the witch hazel for a little vodka. As long as it has something, the oil has something to bond to, that makes it last longer. I'll also say that most of our homemade room sprays like this are safe for linens and fabrics. So I'll use them as pillow sprays, or how some people will spray their couches down with Febreze if they have pets and things like that. I'll use that for my teenagers and my dog. We're constantly spraying things down. And Christina, I saw in the comments you were adding some things too.
Right. My nephew was coming back from a softball game, and all of a sudden he got car sick and projectile vomited in the back seat. So we happened to have the thieves in the car and was able to kind of get a little bit of the smell out on the rest of the drive home.
That's fantastic for everybody involved. Awesome, Molly. Thank you so much. Yay. Woo!
Thank you.
All right, so let me give you some recipes that you can use in the same way that Molly demonstrated how you can put the oils into a small 4-ounce bottle. You can, let me go back to this. Why in the world does this keep happening? Click. Present. Present. Okay. You can use these different recipes to modify for your room spray, or these can also serve as diffuser recipes. Sorry, just going to do another quick demonstration. The other thing, for those of you who are already familiar with our products, you may have some empty Ningxia Red bottles lying around. My dad would correct me. But Ningxia Red is a great superfruit drink. We'll talk about it later. But I use empty Ningxia Red bottles as diffuser bombs, truly. So I might times each of these drop recommendations by 4 and use a whole Ningxia Red bottle filled with water for a diffuser bomb. And then I would label this Holiday Happiness and then put it by a diffuser. So it's really easy to refill Holiday Happiness every single day, like up to about 4 or 5 uses. And then many times, and I've been using pumpkin spice is what I've got in my diffusers upstairs. I've been using that bottle all fall or the last couple of months. And I just refill probably every other time I have to put essential oils back in it, but it's so strong that I don't need to do it every single time. So Holiday Happiness, full of cheer, fresh baked gingerbread. I mean, if people are looking for certain scents like of fresh baked cookies and things like that, get creative. You see so many different options that you have at your fingertips by using the oils that you have on hand. Maybe some of these you've gotten for free this year and you weren't sure what to do with them. So now here's an opportunity to use that orange or that cinnamon bark or that pine oil or the eucalyptus oil that is just kind of collecting in your cupboard. Pull it off the shelf and make yourself some diffuser bombs or room sprays to really experience the joy of the season. All right. Doesn't Winter Woods sound fabulous too? I actually have Evergreen Essence and Believe in my diffuser down here. I can imagine adding a little bergamot would just kind of top it off as well. All right, so next, let's talk about a gift idea. This comes from, like I said, Ashley Pate. This is a bottle of Christmas Spirit, because as much as we love our Young Living diffusers, sometimes you can opt for a cheaper option to do that's more feasible when it comes to gifting to others. This diffuser comes from Amazon, and it actually comes in a pack of 2. So you could keep one and give one to a friend or make 2 gift bundles out of it. Remember that when you don't choose a Young Living diffuser, I'll just say this, I may be impartial, but the stories I hear from other people who use non-Young Living diffusers is that they don't last as long. They have issues with them not working for a long period of time. So just keep that in mind, that they're just not as reliable, I guess, as the Young Living diffusers. But Christmas Spirit oil costs, a 5 ml Christmas Spirit costs $11. And then the 2-pack of diffusers on Amazon are about $22.99. So really you get a cute little gift that you can hand to somebody for a total cost of just over 20 bucks. So what a great idea to introduce the health and wellness benefits of Christmas spirit and of our essential oils to somebody for just around $20. So get creative about your gifting. Christina, I think I was going to have you a little bit later, but I think if you don't mind, would you come live at this time and tell us about your reed diffusers, please? That would be another way people could do that. Oh,
getting creative. I am super crafty, but I know a lot of people are not super crafty, and I love saving money and reduce, reusing, recycle. So I know most of us that have our seasoned veterans have lots of diffuser bottles, like oil bottles laying around empty, and you don't know what to do with them. So I have a huge thing right here that's all full of them. But how cute are these? So I literally made these right before the class. It took me, oh my gosh, maybe 3 minutes max. So this one's a 5 milliliter with some toothpicks, and this one is a 15 milliliter. So super cute, super crafty. Honestly, guys, I went to Hobby Lobby, found some cute little, I don't know, ribbon twine, it says, and it was $2, a huge thing. I had the bottles already. I even had the kebab sticks in my cabinet and toothpicks. So it was hardly anything. So these are great reed diffusers. You can add 10 drops of Christmas spirit, 10 drops of pine, and these usually come free right around this time of year too. So if you haven't already had it on your shelf or received it free, be on the lookout. And then you just fill with a carrier oil. So 20 drops total. You can even change up the scent if you want to. But these are great for putting in small places like linen closets or kind of under a bed. But I would say if you do have a cat or a small child, you might want to put it higher. But I know a lot of teachers aren't allowed to have diffusers in their classrooms anymore. So this would be a great little thing that they could put on their desk or on a shelf away from the kiddos. And so you just fill it, and then you can just kind of flip them just like that. I don't know if you saw that, but you can just flip it, and then it aerates the air. And when you can even hide it in bookshelves and stuff. So you get that beautiful scent of whatever it is, and super inexpensive. And yeah.
and beautiful, because people buy I'm somebody who would just go buy reed diffusers, and you just made them and they're beautiful. So I'm over here just like, wow, $2 twine. That's a really good idea. How did you make the bows so nice? Like, that is how little.
Yeah, so you just take any essential oil bottle that's empty, you remove the lid and the little orifice and this, and then you take off the label. If there's any sticky residue, grab your lemon, put a drop on it, rub it, and then a minute later, you have a reed diffuser, perfect for holiday gifts or just hiding to make your house smell great without any harsh chemicals.
I love it. Thank you for both of you for actually like just blowing me away right now. This is awesome. And even I can do that, right? I have a ton of little old bottles that I can totally make cute. And oh, and a quick tip on soaking off your labels. I do know this because we've done this before. Just put a little lemon water in and soak off the labels from your old bottles, so that then you create those brown, just the brown, see how this is how not crafty I am, whatever, brown bottles, empty bottles, right? And so that then you get all the sticky residue off, or just use a little lemon oil and really rub them down so that they are clean and not sticky when you give them as gifts. Awesome. Yay. Thanks, Christina. Okay, so let's keep going. Make sure I can show you this again. Present. Okay. So you can also decorate your space, again, with the reed diffusers, or putting the little spray bottles in your bathrooms. I mean, so much for poopery when you're making your own. But let's also talk about cinnamon pine cones. These always smell so good going into the grocery store. I always think, oh, it would be so much easier if I could just buy that big bag of pine cones that already has cinnamon soaked in them. But who knows where that cinnamon came from, right? Is that an artificial fragrance? Was that, is it going to cause allergies for somebody coming into my house this holiday season? I want to make sure that I'm not bringing nasty fragrances into my home. So here's a quick recipe you can use for making your own cinnamon pine cones. It says to soak the pine cones in water for about an hour if you got them from outside. Here in the desert, it might be a little harder to find pine cones, but not too far. If you go up north, you can grab some there. Add a capful of Thieves Household Cleaner to the water if you have it, and then lay the cones out on a foil-lined baking sheet and pop them in a 200-degree oven for about 30 minutes to help open the cones up. Then once they have cooled, place them in a Ziploc bag, sprinkle about 30 drops of cinnamon bark oil on the cones in the bag. You could also add clove, and then let them sit in the bag for 1 to 2 weeks. And then you can place them in a favorite holiday bowl to enjoy the amazing holiday scent in your home as well. So that might be something that you want to try. Another way that you can decorate, and this is a more creative way of using your Ningxia bottles. Again, Ningxia Red is that delicious red drink that's packed with powerful antioxidants to help against oxidative stress, support normal cellular function, and promote healthy energy levels for the perfect way to sustain yourself during the holiday season. So when you chug the Ningxia and save your bottles, here's what you could use them for. First of all, Ningxia bottle word art. You might spell out the word joy or peace or other holiday related words using paint or materials in contrasting colors after you've spray painted the bottles red, white, green, maybe blue, depending on what you celebrate in your home. You could even freehand letters or use stencils. And then fill the bottles with simple sprigs of greenery or holly berries, and you've got a beautiful oily decoration for your table. I've also seen some people use those battery operated, or I don't even know how they light up now, but you can put the lights down inside of your old Ningxia bottles, the same way you would do with wine bottles. And those create some ambient lighting in your home because you have repurposed your Ningxia bottle to be just this beautiful work of art. There are also, I thought this was a cute idea, Ningxia bottle Santas. When you spray the entire bottle red or wrap the body in red yarn and the base in a natural twine, you can wrap the center of the bottle with a piece of black velvet to look like a belt, and then glue shiny rhinestones or gems to look like a buckle and add silver gold buttons above and below. This is taking my crafting to the whole other level. If I were to do something like that, that would take me all afternoon, I think. So that should get you started. Add some fresh greenery around the house, spritz it with the room sprays that you made earlier that Molly showed us how easy it was to do. And then things should be starting to take shape. So what do you do? This is giveaway 2, write it in the chat. When, not what, when do you decorate your house for the holidays? When do you decorate your house for the holidays? Now let's start talking about food while you're typing in the chat about when you start your decorating. Holiday food is seriously my favorite. I may be just getting ready for Thanksgiving right now. It's all so rich and full of flavor. My favorites are the ones that come around every year. Little green bean casserole, anybody? Part of our holiday traditions. Do you have any recipes that stick around from year to year? Did you also know that you can cook with your essential oils? There's an entire collection of oils dedicated to ingesting, and they're called the Vitality line. The oils are generally regarded as safe to consume, but just like you would with any other oil, start slow and remember they are potent. You may not need an entire drop. You may just need a toothpick swirl to get the flavor inserted into whatever you're cooking. This is when you drop a toothpick down into the plastic reducer of the oil bottle, get it wet, and then swirl it into your drink or dish. And don't forget, the Vitality oils are the same oils as those in a regular bottle. They just have a different label on them. So I have here at my workstation lemon oil in a Vitality wrap, but my lemon oil upstairs has a yellow wrap and it's a 15 ml. Same oil, just different label. So let's look at some recipes that you can use to get cooking with your essential oils. The first one, and again, you might want to screenshot because there's lots of ingredients on this. I'm not going to read through it all together. This is a Greek yogurt ranch dressing that you can use to refrigerate, to create a dressing for a salad, and then let those flavors blend for at least 2 hours before you serve it. This is just for a simple appetizer, maybe cut up. Oh, hi. Let's go ahead and take off annotation. How do we do that? Clear all drawings. Okay. And can we freeze that? How do we do that? On any, okay, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna let that go. I'll just keep unfreezing.
Sorry, I was trying to type. It's my fault.
Oh, no problem. We love you anyway. Thanks for apologizing.
It disappeared on my side.
I got it. I cleared it. I figured it out.
Beautiful.
Yay, no problem. Okay, so you could cut up some fresh veggies, serve it with this dressing. It has 3 drops lemon vitality, 1 drop parsley vitality, 1 drop black pepper vitality. So definitely screenshot this if that's something that you would like to make for your guests. This is a 1 skillet pork and apples, sweet and savory main dish. Again, serving this with a fresh garden salad with dark leafy greens and some roasted potatoes to help your guests feel right at home and also get some really good, tasty eats at your house as well. You'll notice that this one is flavored with 6 drops cinnamon bark vitality. And so it doesn't make it healthy per se, but it does flavor it without using just regular spices and herbs. Next, here's another gift idea for the lavender lemonade bundle. It's just super cute. If you're going to a friend or a relative's house for the holidays and need a gift idea for a hostess, the bundle idea is just what you need. You can use a cute little recipe graphic to include with the gift. There's tons of those available, y'all. You can Google lavender lemonade recipe or make your own. And again, it's just lemons, juice, and honey, and lavender vitality, and then about 10 cups of ice water. And then you combine it all in a large pitcher. So you see there that they have the little, the glass pitcher, which was about $13 on Amazon. You could also probably pick it up at Target. The lemon juicer, the zester there on the side, again, about $6. And then, oh, and she mentions too, you can find these super cheap at a Home Goods or TJ Maxx as well, those items. And then the 5 ml lavender vitality costs about $12.50. So that ends up, and that's the wholesale price. I'm giving you the discounted price when I tell you what it costs. So the whole total of this hostess gift is about $30. My mouth is already watering thinking about drinking this delicious lemonade. So if you haven't attended convention and drank this at the farm, you totally should next time we have an in-person convention. It's truly delightful. Next, let's talk about keeping the kids busy. So maybe you're trying to get your presents wrapped or entertain children while you sip some wine with the adults. The next couple recipes are sure to keep the kids occupied and enjoy the holidays right along with you. They're upstairs. They're microwavable. Sorry, that's my 18-year-old. Speaking of keeping kids busy. Okay. So the scented shaping clay recipe that's here, you can add in some fun holiday trinkets or colorful gems that the kids can mix into their dough so that they can have an imaginative experience. So this is called scented shaping clay. So instead of like Play-Doh, right? This is for maybe you, instead of having, it looks like she's using cookie cutters with it in the photo. You can add the essential oils, maybe food coloring if you choose. But again, the essential oils that you could add into it might help with like stress away or valor, or I think like kid power would be another fun essential oil. Just something fun for the kids to play while they, everybody else is cooking. Maybe they help by keeping themselves entertained at the table. Yeah, pretty cute, right? Scented shaping clay. Next is DIY diffuser ornaments. So let me make sure. Yeah, so you'll need parchment paper, a rolling pin, a cup of water, cookie cutters, wooden spoon or clay stamps, small paintbrush, various decorations, ribbon, twine, or decorative string. So anyway, you're going to create diffuser ornaments because this is a way for them to, these actually have to air dry. So this would be something you would make with probably older children. You can decorate the ornaments and then let them dry for at least 48 hours, thread the ribbon and twine through the hole, add essential oils to the pocket and allow it to soak and then hang. So again, I warned you at the beginning, some of these DIYs were going to be pretty complicated. Obviously, we do have recipes, or we do have diffuser. Let's see. We do have diffuser ornaments already created from Young Living that you could just purchase if you didn't want to make your own terracotta air dry clay. Oh, let's see. Undo. Take this off and next. Okay, so here's a quick gift idea. This is called a sensory bin bundle. So the bundle is perfect for the littles. The wooden gift includes wooden utensils that help stimulate focus, develop gross motor skills, enhance coordination for milestones such as pouring, dumping, and scooping that can be used for pretend play and kitchen learning. The sensory gift set is perfectly paired with KidSense Genius Roller. Genius is a blend of sacred frankincense, blue cypress, cedarwood, Idaho blue spruce, Palo Santo, Melissa, Northern Lights black spruce, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All I can say is wow. This blend literally has some of Young Living's most cherished oils combined together in an amazing roller. The oils have constituents contained in them that are known for supporting cognitive balance when it comes to focus, calm, and emotional well-being. So the Genius Roller costs $49, and you can purchase this Montessori toy set on Amazon for about $21. You can also, if you wanted to make your own roller, you can that promotes focus and calm. You can make your own roller blend using lavender, cedarwood, and vetiver. Christina, I'm going to have you talk about your rollers at this point. So let me go ahead and get back to you so I can feature your face on my screen. All right. Will you tell us about the rollers that you've got there?
This is the little diffuser, terracotta little thing.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? You're amazing.
Add a couple drops to the back. I put it on our Christmas tree, but you can also hang it. So super easy, made it with our kiddos. It's just permanent Sharpie and a string from the probably Hobby Lobby or whatever. But yeah.
You make it all seem so easy. I am not an easy DIY girl. You're amazing. Keep going.
I love the easy button. So, and I also have 2 kiddos. They are amazing and I love to keep them active. So my mom was always crafty with me and I guess I have now passed it down. So talking about easy button and reusing. I have 2 rollers that yes, you can just buy them on Amazon, but we'll see. One is called All Is Calm and one is called Very, Very Merry. So these we made a few years ago. Ange and Nan set up the table, but Maggie ran it. And I will say a little tip if you make your own rollers, put the label on first so you don't have oil and it coming off. But it's super cute. This one's perfect, but I had to show you this is what happens when you fill it and then put your label on. So tip, put your label on first, fill it. But so these are super cute. So it was super easy to make. The Very Merry has 6 drops of Christmas spirit, 3 drops of tangerine, and then you fill it with a carrier oil of your choice. You can do Young Living's V6 or you can do your favorite carrier oil. And then just put the top on, and you can even find like cute little bags to put it in and you just give it that way. But if you're like me and you love reusing, so you know how our oils come in this cute little tube? So you can just take some tissue paper. I started making it, but it was in here. And then you just tie the other end and you can put the roller right in here, reuse the little carrier, shipping container thing for the oil. You just put it right in, tie in another ribbon, and then you have a super cute little thing, or you can buy it, find cute little things on Etsy, but you can put them in there, or super simple too, you can buy a bunch of these little cute bags on Amazon, and you just take a little tissue paper, take your roller, which All Is Calm is perfect for, I didn't even tell you the ingredients of this one. All Is Calm is perfect for easing stress or worry this time of year. And Very Merry is all about just being happy and cheerful. So All Is Calm, I will say, is 6 drops of pine, 3 drops of joy, and 3 drops of orange. And I have a hard time trying to figure out which one is my favorite because they both smell so good. But yeah, you can just put your little roller in some tissue paper, dollar store, put your little bag, dollar store or Amazon, and then you have your super cute little bag, and voila. You can have it as perfume or just relieve somebody's stress this holiday season when all the in-laws and, you know, family.
All the stress and yep, and and we have such heightened stress that's a great reminder of what's possible, for sure. Okay, so let's go back to, that didn't work. So let's go back to a different option. Let's go back to this one. Nope, still didn't work. Oh, wonder why that keeps happening. So I've got a different way. I was planning this earlier. Let me go move this. So I had a backup in case this happened again. All right, so we'll just click through what we've already seen. Okay, so let's do a couple more recipes following keeping the kids busy to treating your guests. So again, screenshots ready. You can create a wassail that you stir all the ingredients together in a large pot on the stove over medium-high heat. Many times people have their favorite wassail recipe. Just add in some essential vitality oils like cinnamon bark, tangerine, clove, ginger, nutmeg, along with those real items that you see there. And it really also acts as a diffuser in your home, but it's a great way to serve in your favorite festive mugs for your company. You can also make blueberry crisp. Here's a recipe for you if you're a baker. These recipes come from the Essential Oils magazine, which are kind of hard to, sometimes we get them for free. So some of you may have them around your home and not sure what to do with them, but there are great things inside of them. So this one calls for 3 drops of lemon vitality in the fruit filling and 1 drop of cinnamon bark vitality in the crisp topping. So you can increase that recipe if you're cooking for more than 2, it looks like, but blueberry crisp is another option for you to create this holiday season. And then if you're looking for another gift to give, this is a peppermint brownie bundle. So this brownie bundle idea is perfect for a family member or friend who loves to bake. Maybe you want to inspire some family cooking time for someone with kids. You can include a card in your gift that says, for your family baking night of fun, or some cute theme idea included. If you haven't tried making your brownies using Young Living Vitality Peppermint Oil, you're truly missing out. Cooking with Young Living oils gives a whole new meaning to life. Whoever you give this gift to will send you a thank you text after their first mouth-watering pepperminty bite of deliciousness. So again, a brownie mix, a peppermint vitality, and a spatula. This one is a holiday themed spatula from Home Goods for like $2.99. Ends up costing around $18 plus tax because the peppermint vitality is $10.75. If you want to add any additional items to this bundle for your favorite baker, you could always throw in a kitchen towel or a batter bowl. Kitchen towels, maybe $3, a batter bowl at $15. And then always include a recipe card for your gift so that you are teaching the people that you're giving it to how you're including the peppermint vitality and show them to add 3 drops because obviously the box isn't going to say that on the outside. So bake as instructed and voila. There's also another gift idea for a holiday pie set. So you see that same spatula being used again, this time with orange vitality. This may just inspire creativity in others, promote family time, and just bringing back an old school idea of baking from scratch. So you can pair this pie dish with a recipe for a pie if you have one, maybe a family recipe you want to share. But buy a pie dish, maybe from Home Goods for $8, or the spatula again, orange vitality at $6.25. You're still looking at a gift idea that's super cute for under $20. That total ends up being about $17. So again, think creatively about the people in your life and how to put sweet ideas together for your hosts and your guests this year. So let's move on to sharing the love. Food and decor are great, but we all know that the holidays are about giving. So giving your guests something that will benefit their bodies and allow them to see how simple it is to incorporate oils into their everyday lives. So here are some easy ideas, according to somebody, for you to try. The first one, I laugh because it's a bar soap, which seems really hard to me, but you can buy a shea butter soap base. Add 10 drops of luscious lemon plus dried lemon zest of 4 lemons. And then I guess you just cut that soap into cubes and microwave until they're melted. Then you add in your lemon drops and zest and you stir well, pour into soap molds and allow to harden. I have never made soap in my entire life, but that makes it seem like it would be super simple to do. You can also create eucalyptus bath tea bags. So these are great for just relaxing at the end of the night. I actually bought some loose tea bath bags this summer when I was traveling. And I love the idea of the colors of these dried roses and lavender and calendula, but notice that you add in the essential oils that you want. So maybe this is eucalyptus. So obviously it's recommending Eucalyptus radiata, but you could add lavender or something like that. And then you just drop the bag into hot bath water or hang under the running water. This is a good place for me to go live to Molly with another idea for bath time. So Molly, will you tell us about the other make and take that you have?
This is a bath salt, and we just picked up some little jars at Michael's today. This is just a way to dress it up, and you can either add your gift tag up here with your recipe for the bath salts on the other side, and you're set to go.
What? Cute.
So how to make the bath salt is you take 1 cup of Epsom salt, plain Epsom salt, which we found a little difficult to find at Walmart because they're all fragranced now. And so you want to make sure that you start with plain so you know that you're going to get a good quality bath salt at the end. Then you add in a 1/4 cup of baking soda. You just take and you mix it up. Make sure you mix it up pretty good. And then you're going to add 10 drops of the oil. So I would recommend like Stress Away, Peace and Calming, Lavender, and use that. You add the 10 drops. You could even do Christmas Spirit if you wanted to take a bath in that. And you just add your oil and shake it up again. And then you just pour as much of the salt as you want in your bathtub. And with your plain jar, you could take some flowers that we found at Walmart and put it on the top. Use the ribbon on around the top of the base, and you could make your give your recipe as well as your who it's to and who it's from.
Your gift tag. I love it.
That's all the harder it is to make your own bath salts.
Oh,
and
my
know
God.
that we have high class ingredients in the oils and the stuff that you're putting on your biggest organ, which is our skin.
So true, Molly. And you better have somebody take your beautiful picture in front of your DIY before you put everything away tonight, because you and Christina both, I need to see these on your social media. You guys rocked this, exceeded my expectations. Y'all, if this had been left up to me, we all would have been going home with this. All right. So, and I don't give measurements when I make anything. So y'all that you got measurements, you got oil ideas, you got beautiful gifting ideas. Thank you to my helpers, Molly and Christina tonight. You are incredible. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so giveaway 3. Now that you have seen some of the things that we've done, What recipe are you going to try first? Comment in the chat. What are you going to try? There's so many different ones that we've previewed tonight. What is it that you're going to focus on here at the holidays? There's so much, and I've just got a couple more to finish out our time together. So here's another recipe you can screenshot. This is a mistletoe lip scrub using cane sugar, coconut oil, and Christmas spirit. Spoon into small containers with lids, and then just the instructions obviously to use would be to put onto dry lips and then rinse, right, as appropriate. And then of course, add your Vanilla Mint lip balm on top of it. Hello, deliciousness. And that way then you've got a little lip scrub to share. You can also give, and this is a better recipe for, if you were wondering how I made or how we typically make the mason jar hot cocoa, you can see that you can use powdered creamer, cocoa powder, powdered milk, powdered sugar, and then add 1 to 2 drops peppermint vitality to the powders themselves. And then the directions that you would put with this are at the bottom. Then you would add a 1/2 cup of the mix to the mug and add boiling water and stir. So when you give it to somebody, if you gave them just the powder, then you would put the little instruction on the gift tag so that they would know how to use them. Totally adorable and much better than my tiny little mason jar one. The gift idea that we have for this section is called self-care set. Who doesn't love a spa-inspired gift? This is perfect for the women in your life, but maybe the men need some self-care inspired gifts as well. These funny little tools, one is a gua sha stone and the other one is a jade roller. Those of you who were part of the holiday catalog launch saw that these products came bundled in our holiday catalog. You may have purchased them, but you can also find them online as a bundle together. Obviously a lesser grade, but still the same purpose in mind for $15 if you just search for a rose quartz roller and gua sha set from Amazon. The Essential Beauty Serum, our dry skin serum from Young Living, costs $21.50. So for $37, you have a beautiful spa-inspired self-care set. Gua sha stones and jade rollers, when rolled around our face, help promote blood flow and oxygenation, lymphatic drainage to help detox, improve fine lines and wrinkles, and relieve tensions from face muscles. This is paired with the Essential Beauty Serum, which is amazing for dry skin and contains essential oils such as blue cypress and lavender, known for its ability to restore the skin's natural moisture balance. It also leaves your skin feeling refreshed and relieved. You can also add 3 to 5 drops to your daily moisturizer and then follow it up with a gua sha roll. You can also apply the serum directly to your skin if you like. And quite honestly here, my husband Jerry uses the dry skin serum and it's not one I've ever used. So there's that. You can also make your guests or your friends or your hosts a custom perfume, but maybe you don't have a large gift budget this year. So crafting a custom perfume, putting it in a beautiful bottle and wrapping it special will have your friends feeling so, so loved. And I'm really glad Christina showed that too, with the different bags and different wrapping ideas that you can use. But taking a 1-ounce spray bottle, add an oily combo. You can add a splash of witch hazel like Molly showed earlier and then fill the rest with water. I'm loving the new Bloom Blend essential oil that just came out in the holiday catalog as a straight up perfume by itself. You can also maybe make some DIY cologne. I will put these links in the chat, in the comments of the live stream on Facebook, because these come right from the Young Living blog for some recipe ideas. And then you can have those handy for yourself. But this frosted glass perfume bottle is $12.99 for 2 on Amazon. So if you split those up, then you have a gift for under $10. Witch hazel, of course, is only $9.99, so 83 cents per ounce. And then you decide which oils you put in it. This is an under $10 gift that you can share with somebody. And like I said, I'll put there are 3 different blog recipes that I'll put in the live stream response. And so if you have guests on tonight that aren't already members and in our exclusive lifestyle group, find those and then message those to them so that they can be involved in that. All right. So if you haven't had a chance to set up your own Young Living account yet, now is the time to do that. We want to make sure that you have access to all of these incredible goodies and know that they will be part of making your holidays even better. So it's really important that you talk to the person who invited you to this call tonight so that you can find out their special link or their special member number as your referral, so that then you become part of our team. We're super grateful that you came tonight. We're super grateful that you were here to learn with us. And it's really easy to order with Young Living. To unlock the discount, you just have to place an order of about $100 at the beginning, or you can put 1 or 2 items if at your decision on to our Subscribe to Save program and order every month or every couple months at the decision that you make together. But definitely talk to the person who invited you so that you can determine the best way for and value for you to get the products that we talked about tonight at that cost savings, because you are receiving that discount. So really quickly, let's talk about our winners. Andrea, I'll come back live. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Big shout out to Christina and Molly in our comments tonight too, on helping out. Andrea, I ended up doing 3 giveaways, I guess, and we're giving away $20 product credit. I kept meaning to throw in a 4th one. I just didn't get it done. So will you tell us who our 3 winners are?
I will. And I just threw the link in. So it's just a few comments up. So all of these winners are going to need to click on that link and fill that out for us really quickly so that we have all of your information. Winner number 1 is Jennifer Schlecht. Winner number 2 is Charla Hassenritter. And winner number 3 is Diane Miller. Congratulations, ladies. You're going to get $20 product credits, but do make sure you fill that out. Now, I had to hand write that web address in because I'm not logged in on my computer. So I was looking at my phone, typing it in. So I guess I can check it real quick and make sure that it actually goes to the right place, to a form. It does. Yay.
Yay.
I got it right. So yeah, if you fill that out for us, that would be super helpful.
Well, and I think it's important to note right now too, if you are brand new or you're a brand partner and wanting to duplicate some of these recipes that we talked about tonight, but haven't made your big bulk order for Young Living yet, next week starts Black Friday. We're actually going to have savings all week long, starting on Monday. A lot of our products are going to be not only just 24% off discounted, but even deeper discounted because of Black Friday and sales that the company is offering for the entire week. So not to put off your order, but you might want to put off your order because we'll have more savings for you next week during the Black Friday specials. And as a special reminder, we want everybody to have an incredible Thanksgiving. We will not be having a class next Wednesday night, even though, and we'll try to remember to turn off the email reminder because we aren't going to be on. But we will meet again on December 1st. And don't laugh, but we're going to talk all about the urinary system, people. So get excited about your kidney and bladder function because we're going there. To end out our 12-month series on the body systems, we're going to end where we probably should have begun, with the urinary system. Have an amazing night and look for this replay later tonight. I've got to run off to a meeting and I'm going to turn things over to my brother and sister in love,